Welcome to another Sip Trippers show. I'm Charlene Peters and this is Rosemary Olson rejoining me. And we're here to taste some wines of Georgia, the country, not the state. So, made with grapes, like all of these wines we're going to be tasting today are made with grapes that I've never heard of. Have you?
No, I have not.
Have you ever had Georgian wine?
I have not.
Awesome. Because I started to get the notes and the bouquet is more of licorice root to me. Do you?
I pick up sweet, but I also pick up licorice.
And this is a dry white. It is a dry white.
And I don't taste the sweet when you're tasting it.
And okay, so Georgia produces some of the world's most unique and distinctive wines. They have over 500 varieties, and in 2016, archaeologists discovered these clay pots in the earth that were filled with grape seeds dating back to 6,000 BC, making Georgia the birthplace of wine.
That's a miracle. It's an absolute miracle for all of us.
Rome. I don't know.
I thought it was Croatia.
Oh, really? So this is Sinodali 2018 from Sun Wine, and it can be ordered in the United States. Now, these wines that we're trying today were not made in the clay pots, which is the traditional method, and these were made with the grapes that grow in the region, though, which I've never heard of. And so, you know, this is a very pale, white, dry with these licorice root notes, the bouquet, but it's really tasty. None of these wines are going to be familiar to us. And if they are, I'll be really surprised.
Which I'm very excited about.
Cheers.
This is wonderful. It's delicious.
We'll have one
Thank
more
you.
white and 3 more reds.
Wonderful.
Okay, so now we're trying the second dry white wine in the Georgian mix. And this is quite different than the first. There is no black licorice bouquet. It's more of a minerality. Oh, actually, I'm getting kind of like honeysuckle flowers.
Definitely. Yep.
It's actually pretty nice. I like this. So this is called MTSVANE. I'm sorry if I bastardized the saying of this, but I would guess it to be Mitzvani. And it's 100%, that is the grape. And it's 2018. And they're velvety dry white wines. Characterized by light green, hay color, high acidity, and vivacity. I guess really full of life. The flavors are dominated by citrus and green apples, and best served with chicken, seafood, and green salads.
It definitely has a unique flavor and nose to it.
I think this one, I actually disagree. I think the first one was really exotic, and I think that this one tastes more like what you would taste in California. I'm getting more of a mix between, it's like a lighter Chardonnay.
Like a pear? Like a pear notes?
Yeah.
I'm picking up, it's very fruity to me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is more typical. It seems more Americanized. So I'm not sure what the grape comparison is. I'll have to look that up. But I think it's quite lovely. And so now that we're done with our whites, we're ready to move on to the reds.
Cheers.
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 Okay, so now we're tasting our first red from Georgia. And this has a strong cherry bouquet and smoky cherry, I would say. Wouldn't you say?
Yes.
And it goes really well with something that Rosemary brought over so that we could enjoy with the wine for dessert, believe it or not. And can you explain what it is?
Yes, it's a cherry chocolate bourbon cookie. And it's delicious with this wine.
It really softened the wine after I took a bite. So here's the cookie. It's not really chocolate. Oh yeah, I guess there's chocolate mixed with it. Chocolate chips.
It's more cherry and bourbon.
Yeah.
And cookie.
It's really soft.
It's the perfect pairing with this wine.
It's kind of a rubyish, purpley, very young, and it looks like, yeah, I mean, it's
cherry. Very cherry, fruit forward.
And I know this is what they've been, the winery has been working on. They've been harvesting and fermenting this Saperavi. So very interesting.
I love it. I think it's fabulous.
And Saperavi literally means to give color, and is reflected on its deep opaque color and best served with grilled steak and lamb. Oh, we don't have any of that here.
We have Moroccan olives.
Well, I wonder.
Try it. Give it a try. They're smoked Moroccan olives.
Wow, that's really nice.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, I'm trying it.
Imagine the things you discover
With a great wine.
just from having a friend bring over food in a blind tasting. She didn't know what we were tasting.
No.
And so we have all these different cheeses and all kinds of chicken salad and tuna salad and all kinds of fruit spreads and desserts, and I've got figs and grapes and all kinds of things here. So it's really fun to do this.
These Moroccan olives, smoked Moroccan olives, deepen the wine.
I have one thing to say right now. Mukuzani.
I love it.
That's what we're sipping right now, and Rosemary especially loves it. Why don't you say what you think, Rosemary?
Well, it has cherry and chocolate notes to it, which I really like. And it's a smooth wine. It has pretty extensive legs, and it's very rich, but not too rich. So I find it very pleasant. And what did we taste with it? What did we taste?
These are
with
Saperavi grapes.
But it's still, I think it's very nice, but I like rich reds. So
There you go.
cheers.
So we have one more.
Cheers, cheers.
Cheers. We'll be right back with one more, and this one will be a Kinsmarali semi-sweet red wine, 2018, and we'll taste that and let you know.
Be nice. I'll hold my glass.
So now we're having a semi-sweet red, which is not Rosemary's favorite, but it actually has intrigued me. I'm sure I'm messing up that name. And this says they're made from the Saperavi grapes, sourced from the appellation Kinsmarali, located in the Cavaroli region. It's characterized by dark pomegranate color, harmonious taste, pleasant sweetness, and fruit tone. Best served with cheese, desserts, and fruit. And I can tell you that Rosemary brought over some of these decadent chocolate brownies, which I don't have a lot of chocolate these days, but oh wow, what a great pairing. So out of the 5 wines we've tasted, Rosemary, which one would you say is your absolute favorite?
Probably the first.
The white?
Yes, with the licorice.
Oh, the black
Yes.
licorice bouquet, but
Yes.
not flavor,
Right. Yes.
which I think is really
black
interesting.
licorice and
too.
red wines as well. I often, when I go to a winery, they'll say, "What type of wine do you like?" And I say, "I really, really enjoy black licorice and anise."
Well, that's why I like the Pinot Noir, and because it's like red licorice to me, and it's like a sophisticated Twizzler. That's what I call it.
Oh,
And,
interesting.
yeah, it's like drinking liquid sophisticated Twizzler. But I actually like this semi-sweet, and because it's different, it's off the beaten path, and not many people, I mean, there are a lot of people that say they like the sweet wines better. Hey, you know, I mean, I just like to shake it up a bit, so I'm good with this.
Okay, she's gonna be drinking mine. I'll go back to the first white. Cheers.
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 Thank you. We'll see you soon.